Eritrean military is conducting a special operation not in Eritrea but in its neighborhood. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Uh, I said in a video 3 days ago that I'll cover the ongoing Pakistan India conflict on the other YouTube channel. I could not because of some family engagements. From today, I'll try to resume making videos about Pakistan India conflict on that channel. Difficult for me because of some family issues these days. You saw that the number of videos, the length of videos decreased on my views and news too in the last few days. But I'm trying to catch up gradually. If I try to get some time, I will make videos on Conflict News 2042 about Pakistan India conflict, where Pakistan seems to have a clear edge now. India, despite being a much larger country, is facing military setbacks. Now, there's Eritrea. Eritrean military is conducting an operation abroad. Eritrea is very involved, heavily involved. It remains involved in armed conflicts in the Horn of Africa. That is how it keeps itself relevant. And Eritrea has manpower, it has organized military, it has seasoned military officers, it has leaders who were fighters basically of EPLF. Eritrean trainers are known to be the best in the Horn of Africa, military trainers. That is why whenever there is conflict in the Horn of Africa, Eritrea somehow gets a foothold, directly, indirectly. And then it emerges as a player in that conflict. Eritrea never involved itself directly in Sudanese civil war. War ongoing for almost 2 years, but Eritrean participation remained restricted to the extent of training Sudanese fighters on Eritrean soil. So Sudanese fighters from Eastern Sudan, from Kassala, and from Western Sudan, Darfur, they came to Eritrea. They were trained at camps on Eritrea-Sudan border. Eritrean intelligence agency has been involved in collecting information in border areas. Sudan Eritrea border areas. But Eritrea never deployed its military in Sudanese civil war. Unconfirmed so far. It's not that Eritrea has deployed its military. But Eritrea has deployed its military, it seems, to protect Sudan's coast. It is being confirmed by several sources. You know that in the last few days, Sudanese civil war has taken a turn now. RSF are relying more and more on their air power. They are making use of drones. Modern combat drones are being used by RSF to conduct drone strikes on areas like Port Sudan, like Kassala. Kassala airport was hit in Port Sudan, port, airport, hotels, oil depots, everything being hit there. Port Sudan is the headquarters of Sudanese government led by General Al Burhan. The headquarters is being made dysfunctional. Sudanese military is protesting. It is accusing the UAE that UAE is backing RSF from day one. UAE has been backing RSF. Nothing new to it. Sudanese military does have drones too. It has been conducting drone strikes, airstrikes on RSF positions in Darfur. But this new use of effective use of drones by RSF against Sudanese military has made the Sudanese military very worried. Eritrea is now helping the Sudanese military. Sudanese military is not in a position to protect its coast, Port Sudan coast, Red Sea coast. Red Sea from Gulf of Aden to Gulf of Suez. This channel, Red Sea, is very crucial for international maritime traffic. Several illegal networks are operating in this Suez Canal, in this Red Sea area. And now, when war is ongoing in Sudan and Port Sudan is totally destabilized to the arms smugglers, human traffickers, uh, drug traffickers, others, they're trying to gain ground in Sudan's coastal areas. Port Sudan is in danger. Externally, RSF trying to hit the Port Sudan areas and criminal networks trying to take control of Port Sudan's coastal areas. Sudanese government reportedly requested Eritrean government. Al-Burhan asked Issa Savoki and requested him to send Eritrean naval forces and warships to protect Red Sea coast of Sudan, especially in Port Sudan. At the request of Sudanese government, Eritrea has deployed its navy reportedly. Navy warships and some specialized naval units and the commander units have been deployed along the coast of Port Sudan. There is no active fighting between RSF and Sudan military in Port Sudan. Sudanese military, RSF are deployed hundreds of kilometers away from Port Sudan. There is no threat of direct confrontation between RSF and Eritrean military. The deployment of Eritrean military along Port Sudan coast is aimed at stopping the activities of illegal networks operating there. They're trying to exploit the security situation in Port Sudan and trying to expand their operations. These criminal networks could be a threat to Eritrea too. Eritrea has a Red Sea coast too. Egypt as well. So Eritrean action against these criminal networks is good for Eritrea itself, for Egypt, for Sudan. What's important about this deployment is that Eritrea is emerging as a key ally of Sudan, Sudan's military rather. Allies matter a lot, by the way, especially if they are sincere, if they support you, if your interests align. Basically, those who your allies are, they're your allies if your interests and their interests align. In Pakistan, India ongoing conflict. How is Pakistan managing to counter a rival which is way bigger than Pakistan? China supporting Pakistan. China, India fought some wars in the past. China, India fighting for rivalry in this region. India, a few days ago, you remember, conducted naval operations, naval maneuvers rather, with African countries. Why? To curb Chinese influence in the Indian Ocean. So, India-China rivals in the area. China, an ally of Pakistan. And China trying to humiliate India through Pakistan. Weaponry being used by Pakistanis is Chinese weapons. JF Thunder, F-17 Thunder, aircrafts, fighter jets being manufactured in Pakistan is a joint effort of India, of Pakistani and Chinese engineers. PL-15 missiles and Chinese fighter jets all are being used by Pakistani Air Force. And India has relying on Western technology, Rafale, French and Russian. But India is finding it difficult to counter this Pakistan-China alliance. So alliances matter a lot. Today, Eritrea is supporting Sudanese military. Tomorrow, Sudanese military could pay back, could do the same for Eritrea. I don't think that Eritrea is going to deploy its military to fight RSF, but the way Eritrea, so the military relations are getting stronger. If Al-Burhan is in danger and Eritrea sees a real threat to Al-Burhan's government, Eritrea and Egypt might send their soldiers on the ground in Sudan, it seems. Thank you for watching.